Yesterday, we showed you more than 30 Tesla owners waiting in line to charge up as they headed home after the eclipse.
Well, the Arkansas Department of Transportation says it has a plan in place to add more superchargers along major highways. 5 News reporter Rachel Williams has the story.
James Shackelford was one of 30-plus Tesla owners waiting to charge up at a Casey's gas station after watching the eclipse. He found himself needing more energy, the kind of energy that could get him home.
I get to Van Buren with 15% charge left, and the line is around, literally blocking people from getting in and out of the gas station.
He says he's never had to wait 2 hours to charge his car, and considering the long line, he still did not fill up all the way.
If they're full power, 250 kilowatt Tesla, whatever, chargers, it would take about between 10 and 25 minutes to charge, which, you know, more like 25. So yesterday I charged from 15% to 50% in about 10 to 15 minutes. It's just the very minimum I needed to get back to my home in Bentonville.
With the influx of drivers in the state for the historic event, the need for multiple charging stations was shown.
So there's a huge amount of funnel traffic to people to get back home as they're traveling west. And if there were more chargers, it could spread it out, basically. Spread out the impact. And like, hey, this one's busy, go to this one.
In the natural state, there's only a certain number of fast charging stations along major highways. But ARDOT says the goal is to have it every 50 miles.
We identified is that while we have some charging stations along those highways, there are gaps. There are a lot of gaps in our coverage.
ARDOT has distributed $15 million to 19 private businesses, allowing them to build charging stations funded by the U.S. Department of Transportation.
20% is their money, and then they'll get reimbursed 80% from the federal government. The goal of it is to build a national network of about 500,000 electric vehicle charging stations by the year 2030.
Shackelford hopes fast charging stations will be implemented in rural parts of the state as well.
If your only option is a level 2 charger, it's literally hours. It could, to gain 10%, it could be 2 hours. So it's not really feasible for traveling.
Covering news where you live, Rachel Williams, 5 News.